off one of those big AoEs. Another counter-engaged champion that you may be familiar with.
I still
as a cosplayer.
I don't make anything from the RP sales for this. No, nothing for the skin sales.
That's crazy.
Now, can Loki make anything happen here? Between Worlds is available, but Licorice and Saint just walk away.
Okay, so it is just going to be Blaber's flash. It does delay him on the dragon, but no flash for the Wukong does actually diminish your threat of your level 6 power. So we'll see. Really make it worth it. He definitely is.
Yeah. Ooh, but now we have the first Paranoia used. No flash available on Blaber, remember, and now the bullet time over the top, but he's just going to Cyclone in, go for the engage. Oh, interruption from Vulcan onto Lions, who's now in trouble, has to flash away, but here comes Loki between worlds. ODILAN low, flash forward from Sven for first blood. C9 with the
split those.
But we're denying the grubs from Lyon as well, so they're not going to be able to push these turrets faster. Maybe Lyon can get some vision set up at the dragon. Mid lane, this could be the first time that we see Lyon go for the full combo, where Orianna is there with ODILAN. Paranoia is available. Everything's available. Do they want to pull the trigger? It's already gone. Blaber just secures the Herald as now teleports are coming in. We're looking at Vulcan, but Thanatos can try and frontline engage from Lions, but Loki between worlds. They get onto the back line. Blaber and Thanatos just running loose on Lyon. And they will crush the team fight, get the objective. Licorice in full retreat now as well. Looks like he might be able to get away from that one, but that is disaster for Lyon, and Cloud9 feeling great about that play.
Yeah, Cloud9 been controlling the setups for the last like 10 minutes here. Grubs into Dragon, into mid lane tower, threatening side lane individuals of Aurora and Renekton, and then they did such a good job here, team fight, than just giving up a Herald, you know.
Oh, but they're going for round 2 right now, and this time they almost find it between worlds to dodge out the damage, and Loki just outplays ODILAN with the
on the long cooldown.
Saint still has a turret for now, but it's about to go down.
Objectives.
Yeah, just like you were saying, that is the focus for
we already have a nice gold lead. We already have objectives lead. So now with the extra security of all that vision, land one of these, because Lyon are coming for it.
This is the big engage. Lyon are set up. We've talked about how much their comp can work, but what if they get engaged on instead? C9 say, we're tired of you pulling the go button. We're going to do it ourselves. Low health bars, but they are chasing away Lyon, who are split apart right now, but Licorice does get one kill. That's a big shutdown. Loki in trouble. Lyon are actually winning half of the fight. C9 push away Lions. Maybe they can take him down, but that is a Dragon Soul denial for Lyon.
And Bessa scaling, baby. Licorice got to 2 items there. He was able to
here. ODILAN does have Paranoia again, so we could just go for round 2. Look at Licorice on the side here. He's getting engaged on, but the lights go dark, so no one from C9 knows what's happening. The shockwave onto 3! That's what they've been looking for all game. Lions over the top, but C9 have absorbed it yet again. Nobody falls from Cloud9, and they will turn the fight yet again. C9 about to wipe the fight, get the Dragon Soul. And they just can do no wrong. Perfect execution means nothing. Loki picks up the ace.
Loki jumping between worlds for the triple kill on the Aurora. It looks good for Cloud9 in 2025. That is a Dragon Soul. That Dragon Soul is going to parlay into a Baron as well.
That looked like the best engage so far from Lyon, but it just was not enough. Call it the gold lead, call it the positioning, whatever you call it. It's C9 that's about to be wearing purple right now. And that's 2 objectives back to back. They didn't even go for the Atacon. They're like, no, there's bigger fish to fry on this ring.
Lyon, again, so much of this game, Kangas, has been about setup and approaching the fights here. This time, again, a little bit split for the side of Lyon, and Cloud9's focus really comes through.
And again, just the comfortability that each of these players is demonstrating alongside each other. Very impressive for a team this early in the season. Now they're looking for a dive under the turret on the Licorice. He can't even move, man. Lions tries to turn it back, but he might just go down too. The concussive blow lands from the Winter's Bite. Loki slowing him down as well. He gets back to the turret, but the tier 2 turret will fall.
When was the last time you saw Mbessa get 0 dashes?
That's a good point.
That's the only time. Mbessa 0 dashes, just gets CC'd from 100 to 0. Licorice down, and the base is wide open.
Yeah, it's going to be a 5 versus 4 for a little bit here. Plus the Baron buff means that C9 can just continue the siege. 2 cannon minions in the top lane. They're going to take the middle turret as well. And Lyon, I don't think they can stop either of these. They just don't have the wave clear or the damage to kill these Baron-empowered minions. So C9 are cracking the base. Open inhibitors. Oh, Paranoia, now they're catching somebody off of sorts. It's Sven right now who does go down. Shutdown picked up by Odiland. That is crucial for Lion if they want to keep their
players, and everyone really getting to know each other well, and it looks like they've got a very good handle on how they want to play the game. Pretty methodical here opening.
Yep.
We'll see how they handle 200 now instead of the 100, but
that's the thing. You don't have to just rush in and int your lives away for a turret. When you're this far ahead, they can just use this to win the team fight, and they don't even have to go down themselves. Blaber the focus right now, but he's just soloing Odiland over the wall between worlds. He's trapped in the whirlwind. Cyclone goes down. Nobody's falling from C9. The same cannot be said for Lion. Double kill picked up for Blaber, your NA jungle goat, as Lion in their debut game will not pick up the dub. C9 showing the strength of their bouquet, the strength of this roster. Working like a well-oiled machine right now as they'll knock down these Nexus turrets.
all right, there's one left. Everybody get him! Licorice!
The ace comes through for Loki. 7-1-9. Welcome to the LTA to C9's new mid laner with a roar. They will stamp a victory on game number 1.
Meanwhile, Blaber pumping up those CS numbers. He had nothing else to do because he couldn't get into the picture for the Nexus explosion, so Wukong
Let's go for the stats.
got the Otacon teleport back to base, so go grab a couple more jungles of the previous show match in.
But the Gnar counter, the range advantage, I saw the J span and I was like, okay, I like the Poppy now, but Gnar is still available, so Thanatos, a big objective win. As right now we're fighting for an objective. It's the Grub focus. Licorice in trouble though, as Thanatos actually has the level lead, chase him down under turret, stunned into the wall! Licorice with the outplay, first blood!
That's your Poppy main right there!
Oh, Blaber wants to trade it. Loki though with the Fate Sealed over the top. Odie in trouble, but he gets knocked away. Blaber's not there, it's just Loki in a 1v2. Has a backup of the support. Vulcan comes in, but here's Saint, here Lions. C9 way over eager. Blaber now coming back into the mix though. They can actually turn this still. Lion are not quite sure how they want to approach it, and they're going to sacrifice Lions the support. C9 will get one on the way out.
This game Lions does get chased down, and the flashes are burned there as well. In the end, Cloud9 still get back and get the extra grub here. I believe Blaber will play. But we do have some members poking around, and you are looking at, namely, the Vi plus Ahri post-level 6 combo.
We're looking at a flashless Henna right now, who cleanses very late, and it gives Blaber time to get in range. Henna goes down, Vulcan with the kill credit.
Dive bottom, even though topside is trading heavily. Lion are in here pretty deep.
Vulcan's all alone right now. They actually see him. No flash from the earlier play. Has a Solar Flare available on the team behind him. Solar Flare lands. He might go down, but he'll at least take 2 with him. C9 getting the kill.
Definitely going to see what they can do to reverse their fates, though. Licorice heads down to try and help with the vision fight.
They just don't have the damage to really threaten Blaber right now. Now Henna's coming back over, but it's lethality Varus. So there's the ultimate onto Vulcan, knocking the Lyon.
Saint just immediately teleports down to the bottom side, trying to get more money on Ahri. Does have the Malignance for himself, so maybe he wants to make a play before Loki gets Blade of the Rune King or something. But because Loki and Cloud9 have that teleport advantage now.
Man, that rush when you just one-shot it. Ooh, maybe a pick here onto Saint. Has the Spear Rush available. Charm lands. Vulcan now has the team behind him. Chain of Corruption used. We're going for the pick, and we find it. C9, we're not able to turn that one.
Lion with the pick here. Their comp is all about picks, so you have to make that happen. This is exactly the scenario they're looking for. They get Vulcan here away from the rest of his team, so they have plenty of time to actually finish the kill before the rest of the Cloud9 response arrives in the river.
Oh, and we're going for even more under the mid turret. Shutdown on the Sven. Get a shutdown. You take away Raptors. Loki's getting first turret for this, and when we're racing for that feat of strength.
Not only did Cloud9 get the bottom tower to take away that defense, take the dragon, but left a bunch of deep wards.
So as the Herald is spawning. We're going for a deep teleport play right now and engaging yet again on the Vulcan. It's the Leona as the focus. Ven's getting massive damage. Here comes Loki as C9 might be able to turn it, but Lion do pick up 1. Shutdown on the Blaber. Vulcan's down 2, and Loki could not get enough done. It's only Licorice that goes out, but maybe Thanatos can. Sven's untouched, still in the fight. Thanatos is able to gnar into the wall. Lions has a flash to safety, but Saint is still up there. Flash from Henna for the shutdown. Thanatos falls.
All the way up. Probably won't be here in time, so should be over to Lyon.
And now Blaber's looking for his own play here onto Henna, and Vulcan gets onto him as well. Henna has the support to back him up. Now can the rest of Lyon get out? The AD carry has been saved. Operation Get Down, Mr. President, is a success. But can C9 take the support? Oh, Lyon!
Here, this thing goes down pretty quickly, but look, they do want to try and maybe make a long play after Vi ult. Thanatos just went mini Gnar, so it's going to need a little time to charge up the Gnar rage bar.
Ooh, we actually just throw the Poppy ult out and we're going to lock Loki down. Fate sealed to get to safety.
That charm under tower, locking Loki up and allowing Licorice to get in there for the chunk. They don't actually get downtown. He hits those, the three-pointer, and it's going to be the objective afterwards as well.
Yeah, there we go. C9 picking up
there like that. That's what it was made for. That was what it was built for.
Saint gonna be marching home here in a second. Nice. Has to pop the ultimate and the stasis. He's able to dodge out a lot of damage right now. Charm and Henna turns the play. Saint just baited Loki into his death in the pit. As Otacon could be the focus now.
That was so close. Saint, insane reactions right there. Barely gets his stasis off. Barely able to avoid it. Licorice getting chunked down though.
Taking a lot of damage right now as Thanatos is stacking up that Gnar rage bar. He flashes in. One more on him to Licorice. He's burning down. He's still alive. Charm goes wide from Saint. Trying to turn the place. He's teleported back into the bottom lane.
Really hard for Lyon to try and rotate over to deal with this minion wave. And with Ziggs, that thing is gone.
From the river. As Loki's over the wall, but he's spotted. The charm lands, but actually makes him walk away from Saint right there because of the pathing on the wall. So just a little chunk as Lion's also taking damage. The poke from Sven, now the engage from C9. Licorice almost pop, and now the turn play here. Locking it down Thanatos, but Odiland, that was a one-way journey. Loki slays him down. As Lyon losing their jungler will have to back away.
I got to give props to Thanatos on the frontline tools. Look at him on the mini Gnar on top side. Like, he's able to perfectly space the...
That's the nice thing about the buff as well, is that it just kind of forces the opponent to wonder what you're going to do. Lyon locked down right now. The support is taken off the rift. Sven on a killing spree right now as they're also looking at Henna. Flashes away from the Fate Sealed. Loses the spell shield. Thanatos, meanwhile, in the bottom lane in a 1v2 situation. That is something for Lyon, but that is the GA. And Thanatos is going to spawn right back onto the rift. He has the teleport available. Oh, he's just getting chunked out by Sven, though. Great look for Sven to realize, I don't need the DPS Baron. Just keep away the Keeper's Verdict. Because Licorice knocking away your jungler, and then the Vi getting in the pit's really the only way that Lyon get out of this one. Now Licorice. Unfortunately, the rest of the team was not around.
Bide your time. Wait for Loki to get his wave up to the tower and collect.
Ooh, but it looks like Lyon are going for a desperation play right now. They're finding Sven and they lock him down. Burst it down and shut down. Saint with the gold as he picks up a double kill. Another onto Vulcan. These waves maybe look for an outer turret top side and then reset to spend the gold.
Yeah, another objective. Okay. Every little bit of gold that Vulcan had for somebody else. So they're going to have a couple of outs.
And they're also just sieging right now. I mean, Lyon, yeah, they got that one big pick. They get the turret topside, but they're losing the turret mid. And now they're just going for another play onto Sven deep under the turret. Chain of Corruption goes out, but Sven is A-OK. Lions start to fall apart at the seams. C9 give a double kill to Loki. And now 5 members pushing mid with the Baron-empowered waves. Lyon are reeling as they're going to want that play back. Maybe they can hold at the Nexus turrets.
Yep, teleport comes in here. Loki's going to come to help finish the job, too.
Henna's in trouble. He's getting pushed back. He cannot get a recall off. Blaber doesn't need to go for a kill. He just needs to delay. Heartsteel procs as C9 push in mid-wave. It's only going to be Licorice there. Blaber is taking a lot of damage here, so Henna will eventually kill him, but it's lethality Varus. That is cleanse used. If we kill Blaber and get the reset off, maybe it's worth it. One last Q, we don't even get it. Blaber's out of there, but the game is just over. C9 say welcome to the LTA North, and they will take a 2-0.
Line with a lot more proactive plays, trying to pull off some picks, and they did make it exciting there for a while, but Cloud9's objective focus does reign supreme.
Props to them for the effort. It was a great look in that game number 2 from Lyon. They have not had a lot of opportunities to practice together, so props to them for showing up and pushing Cloud9 in that second game, but C9 were the better team today. They earned that 2-0, and they are looking like a pretty well-oiled machine, all things considered. It's day one of a brand new year, brand new season, but same old Cloud9 victory.
All right, so Cloud9 will move on, stay in the upper brackets, and Lyon and Shopify move on down.
And now we're joining Emily and Blaber on stage for an interview.
Hello, I'm here with the victorious Blaber. First of all, just congratulations, welcome back.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be back.
Last year you told me that you were fine just playing Sejuani every game. Obviously, in Fearless, you can't do that, even though we did see an awesome Sej performance from you just now. So how has Fearless Draft been treating you as a player and then also as a C9 unit?
I would say Fearless hasn't really affected us too much. I mean, we haven't really played as a team without Fearless, so I wouldn't really know, since I do think we are kind of a new team with new carries. But for me, I'm just kind of playing the same champs, like Wukong, Sej, like just change it up a little bit, but it's like similar stuff.
Is there any champ, I mean, you probably can't say this, is there any champ you think you'd love to pull out at some point? It's like completely off the wall. That would just be super fun to play.
No, I can't reveal any pocket picks, but I always like playing Talia jungle, so it's fun when that's a meta.
Nice. And then obviously the roster change again going into this year. I do want to talk about Loki a little bit and how he has been integrating onto the roster. What has it been like practicing with him? I know you guys had a really, really strong boot camp session in Korea.
Honestly, I think Loki's like, he's really good. Like, I know he had a 7K damage Yon game last game, but I'm really happy to play with him. He's super receptive to feedback and one of the best team fighters I've played with. So I'm just glad to have him on the team.
And then looking at, obviously last year did not go the way you wanted to. What is different about this C9 team? How are you guys gonna course correct for this year?
I think it's too early to say like will be the biggest difference for us, but for me, I'm just trying to work hard on myself, trying to help improve my team, and hopefully we can win a split this year.
All right, well, thank you so much, Blaber, for taking the time. It's always great to catch up with you. Congratulations. And we will send it back to the analyst lounge.
She was close.
Close.
She was real close.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah, she was about to slip up, I promise she was.
Yeah, it's the LTA lounge, but it's full of analysts.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Just chock full.
Sometimes we had Kangas, you know.
True, that is true. He can flex.
He can.
Either way, that actually concludes the first day of the LTA North.
Yep.
FlyQuest and Cloud9, both 2-0.
That was a close game, though.
It was a close game.
Yeah. So, like, it gave me hope, but we're just getting voracious Otacon every game.
Every game. I thought we were going to get the more boring Otacon, and for some reason that made me excited. But
just the fact that it was some
voracious
variety
Otacon is exciting. Either way,
Yeah.
we have player of the series. So for those of you who missed the first series, it was FlyQuest that took the 2-0. The players of the series are Quad and Thanatos. Couple of solo laners there. Quad really popped off on that second Azir game.
Both of them look like they were looking at a mirror, you know? just making sure they look good in the morning. But yes, Quad really did. He had an incredible series for himself. The Azir game comes to mind immediately. And I think the comps made it so much easier. The Cassiopeia game was crazy, actually, because he had that one flank on topside in the topside fight that I think saved Whippo a little bit and saved the team. And he is such a good Cassiopeia that when I saw that Cassio was apparently pretty broken in solo queue, but you said the hotfix made it a little bit iffy.
A little bit less fast, but still strong.
But still strong. I was like, okay, well, guess who's Mr. Cassiopeia? But yeah, you get to see the teams themselves coming out there and meeting the fans. I love this aspect of the split right now.
I believe this is going to be new for this year, so pretty much right after the game, fans are going to be able to interact with each team. Cloud9, this has got to be pretty nice for Loki winning his first game, 2-0. It was a little shaky in game 2, but still came away with the win, so he gets to say hi to some of the longtime C9 fans. And it's interesting the way this bracket's going to play out now, Raz, because technically Cloud9 was from the Pool 2.
That is
because
true.
of their lower finish.
That is true.
But
that's
they
a
move
fact.
on. Yeah, they move on now to the next round where they'll play FlyQuest. If they lose that, they jump over to the left side and what you see is B3, which will be on Feb 9th. But
what an upset, by the way.
The big thing here is
a Pool 2
Shopify and
team
Live.
beating a Pool 1 team.
Oh,
That's a crazy upset.
Come on, Raz.
That's a crazy. Go ahead, continue.
Shopify versus Lyon, you lose that game, and you're going to have about 5 weeks off.
A very long
after
break.
only playing 2 matches on stage. So it'll be a very strange start to the season. For what it's worth, though, both of those teams were playing with either a sub support or a remote support, so they were both coming in with some disadvantages.
True. I think fans in general pretty much understood it, right?
Yeah.
The fact that we had literally a cardboard cutout of Lions today. And also, Seos is, hello if you're still co-streaming, is co-streaming it while he's getting his visa sorted.
Yeah.
So, like, both teams and communities understand